What's up, my folks? Hope everyone down here in the south did okay with that storm. Hope no one flooded or had any serious damage or any injuries. It was a lot of rain here is all we got, but I hope everyone is doing okay and doing well. We're on week 4. We'll recap a little bit about what's going on about week 4. This is another day they get wormed. You worm every 2 weeks, okay, and about the third week, three weeks, 3 or 4 days, 2 or 3 days, whenever you think they're advanced enough for it, you can start introducing them to feed. These pups are actually eating pretty good now. They're on 4 weeks old today. I started them about 3 weeks, 2 days. I guess I started giving them feed. Now, people ask what you start with. A lot of times, that's up to you. I mean, I found that ground venison or ground hamburger meat usually it'll get them going. I mixed a little bit of the milk in there with it, not cow's milk, but mixed the puppy formula up, and mix a little bit of that up in the ground beef and make like a mesh. Well, there's a little bit left. You can kind of see what it looks like. Just kind of wet, but where they can get it. Usually they'll eat it on up. They're eating about I guess over a pound of burger a day now, and I feed them about every 6 hours now. I do put mother back in there with them twice a day, usually in the morning and in the evening. I'm trying to learn how to swim in that bowl. Get out of that bowl. Yeah. But they just ate and they're all crashing out now. But you can introduce them to water. Make sure you put a heavy bowl in there, something they can't tip over, and don't put it too deep. You don't want a puppy falling asleep in it and getting laid on and push his face down in it and drown him. So, kind of keep an eye on that. But you can start introducing water to them around 3.5 weeks, and you can, toys. Start putting in toys. They're starting to get playful and see. They're actually really playful. They're just slow and full right now, but when they get wound up, they're little pistols. But some dogs will mature a little quicker. You have a little more. It's day by day when they start doing it. The difference between 3 weeks and 4 weeks is huge. So the other pups are just now 3 weeks old. So I'll start them in a couple of days of introducing them to the meat and all as well. And this is a time that the mother really wants to get away from them. So what I do is I put her in the kennel by herself all day. Bring her in here at night before I go to bed, and then I'll let her nurse them. Sometimes she'll just stand there and they'll just, get up there and get it. But you want to try to keep her making milk. So I continued a good feed program for her. And then after they feed, I put her back in the kennel for the night. And then in the morning time, I'll let her nurse them again. Then I put her outside in the outside kennel during the day. And by 5 weeks, I'll have this week they'll be done nursing. They'll go from 2 times a day, a couple days this week, then to 1 time a day, and then none. And they're starting to play pretty good now. And but that's the key. It's the antibodies you want to keep, even if they're eating good and all that. That mother's milk still keeps the antibodies in them, so you want to kind of keep that going in them until they get on up. And then I give my pups 6-week shots. I mean, I don't, sometimes 5 weeks if I'm worried about it. But what's he doing, putty? But I don't play with the shots. Don't waste time. Don't mess around. I already have a tray of them waiting. But that's the key. Just keep that mother's milk in them, and she'll keep the antibodies going. But what's it doing, little Rusty? But just keep them, healthy and clean. It's a nonstop process. You'll use about 4. If you do it like I'm doing these with carpet, you'll go through 2 or 3 carpets a day. By keeping them clean, because the mother will stop cleaning them. My other litter now, she's starting to not take care of them good. So hopefully in a couple of days I'll get them on some regular food. Get them going on the mush. You can use puppy chow and milk and heat it up if they'll do it. If you don't want to do the meat and venison or whatever, another product that I found works good actually is that You know those little Caesar cups. You know, you can get the filet mignon. They'll eat that stuff. Um, you know, wrestling around, but they'll eat the filet mignon. You know, just chop it up, put a little milk in there with it, or water, whatever you want to do. But and just kind of nurse them. Now it's going to get frustrating at first. They're just going to play in it mostly, but that's like a baby. You know, they just play with their food before they start eating good anyway. So you know, the first times you do it, you want to go make sure they get plenty of nursing in. But by now their teeth are starting to come in pretty good. They're getting really active, and she's going to really quit. So by the fourth week, their nursing really slows down a lot. So anyway, just going over week 4 with you guys. I hope everyone's doing really good, and you know, I've been staying off the YouTube a little bit. All the bullshit going on in the world, it's like warp your brain kind of shit. I don't understand it, but anyway, I hope everyone stays safe and stays out of trouble and in harm's way, and y'all keep on bulldogging.